Hey Cal, this is the moment. Jacob, you're gonna have the privilege of trying out Mama Lyn's favorite adobo.
I'm excited. I got the recipe from Kally about a week ago. Kally always talks about how Mama Lyn's adobo is the best. You guys can take a seat and I will try to recreate Mama Lyn's adobo. Woo! What's different is we're using pork kasim. The good meat is blast frozen from farm to table, and it's some of the best tasting pork that I've ever had. And the coloring is really nice. The fat smells really good. The color is so beautiful. Look at that. It's so fresh.
Yeah.
In the recipe that was sent to me by Kally, it's cooked 3 times. It's fried, it's simmered, then it's fried again. So what is the best thing for both of you about Mama Lyn's adobo?
It's sweet and savory and salty. It's the only time I've ever had like 4 cups of rice.
4 cups of rice? I mean, in our whole relationship, I don't think I've ever seen you eat.
I don't know if it's all kinds of adobo, but Mama Lyn's adobo, because we'd bring home, the longer it stays in the ref, the better it tastes. And it still tastes, you know, like the day it was cooked.
Tell me a little bit more about Mama Lyn, because I wasn't fortunate enough to meet her.
Mama Lyn loved to garden. Aside from cooking, she also liked dancing and she loved fashion.
What you possibly didn't know was because when I was still courting your mom, the way to get to Mama Lyn was she loved to play tennis before.
Really?
And so we used to play actually tennis. And she was pretty good. She was pretty good.
I do have a story about adobo. I think one of the first things I ever made for Kally in my old condo was adobo. And the first thing she did was compare it to her Mama Lyn's adobo. So of course, this is the first time I was cooking for my then girlfriend. I was not sure how to react. She goes, "Oh, this is good, but it's just not my Mama Lyn's adobo." So ever since then, I was so intrigued as to what was Mama Lyn's adobo. So now that I finally gotten the recipe, I can't wait to try this myself.
With food, really, it's for me, it's the effort, it's the love, and you know that you put into it that makes you really also appreciate and makes it, I think, better. You know?
I think Mama Lyn made food for you guys every week with love. And, you know, from food comes love. And from love comes good.
I just really miss home actually. When I go sit in the living room, he's always there listening to music, reading a book, or like just on his laptop or watching a movie. And I guess that's something I really miss, just knowing that they're there.
Ever since she got married, I try now to continue on what actually my in-laws would do. Because every Sunday, there would always be a family get-together. Every time I know that Kally and Jacob will be coming over, I try to always now find out what's new, what kind of food they'd be interested in. Is there something new? Food's always a great conversation starter. I think that's the best way to bond.
Like what my dad said, my grandmother really instilled Sunday lunches to our whole family, not just our family. We were a big family. We're 14 cousins, and one of her proudest things is that she has so many apos. Sunday lunch was like mandatory, but also we loved it. We love seeing each other. So even now that she's passed away, it's something that we also wanted to carry as a tradition for our own family. Sometimes we also make travel plans. Aside from food, is also one thing that my parents really passed on with us because we all love it as well.
I don't know if you also know this, Jacob, but the adobo was the staple also when we would always go to Balayan in the beach house.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because whenever we went to Balayan, obviously, we
have
had
to
to already
prepare the
prepare
food,
food so that it's easy to cook or easy to eat. So that was always the go-to food. Again, the adobo, of course, with the rice. If you can see, look at the color. The soy sauce also really
Look at that.
simmer, you know, it's seep. But then the smell is very vinegary.
It is.
And if you recall, that's what made Mama Lyn's adobo unique, the vinegar smell.
What I'll do now is this has been simmering for 45 minutes. The longer you simmer adobo, the better it's gonna taste.
Yeah.
But since today we're already hungry to eat, look at how beautiful that looks. I'm gonna do the last step in Mama Lyn's recipe, which is to fry the parts that you're going to eat and then simmer down the sauce. What I'll do is I'm gonna fry the pork here. There we go. Just to follow her recipe.
They say Kally is like the mini-me, no? Was actually something that was endearing. Her being very independent, being strong-willed. When she wants something, she's gonna make sure she's going to get it. Especially now, because if you want something in life, you have to be very firm and be very sure. And I see that in her.
Is Mama Lyn's adobo. Okay.
Good, looks good.
Let's try that. Of course, you can't have adobo
Without
rice. How soft is that?
Soft,
My God,
it's super
so
soft.
no?
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here we go.
Is it good to taste like your adobo? It's good.
It's I think an 8. The flavor really stuck to the pork. The pork is so tender.
I hope that through this dish, I've been able to bring back a few memories.
Yeah, I really
Sure
miss
did.
Mama Lyn, and this is really bringing back all the memories. And through your cooking, it's like my Mama Lyn is still here, so it's really proof that
Yes.
from love comes good.
I feel a little bit more part of the family now that I've been able to experience a dish from someone that you all loved so much that I wasn't able to meet, who's a big part of everyone's life, and now she's part of my life with this dish.
She would love you because she also loves food.
She'll be happy.
Yeah.
Thank you, the good meat. Thank you guys so much for watching our episode today. We hope you enjoyed Mama Lyn's adobo, and we look forward to all the rest of the episodes to come. Please follow all of the social media platforms down below. Thank you. Bye.